Well, that trip did not go how I thought it would, and now I am extremely concerned about one of the experts that we just sent out. But let's go ahead and see what happens when the touch of Midas, touched and tinted with gold, gold inflates salary expectations. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's almost as cool as turning into a frog. People are going to be asking if our cave biologist Tickle Tipson actually happens to be. All right, you need to have like a new outfit to show that off somehow. Let's see. The explorer outfit would help. Oh my gosh, cuz you're going to have a hat no matter what, right? Okay, I feel like the explorer outfit is the only thing that could come close to being as cool as literally being gold. I think we're gonna have to increase the wages quite a bit just to keep our explorer happy, but it has to happen because to be golden, that's so cool! Even if it is going to mean that our scientist, cave biologist Tickle Tipson, who is not even one of our most experienced scientists, has an inflated sense of ego among many other things. I mean, come on, that just sounds so cool. We're gonna have to see how all of that works out. And hello everyone, and welcome back to our adventures here at the Eureka Science Museum, where if we're going to pay you that well, cave biologist Tickle Tipson, then we're going to yeet you right back into the said caves. Oh gosh darn it, I forgot! Our helicopter's still broken, you guys. I am so sad, but our helicopter is still busted. It is non-functional. I don't have the funds to be able to afford another one. Even though we would need to be at level 50, I think, to unlock a third one maybe. But I also can't afford a second one. Oh my gosh. And I've been trying to figure out what to do, and I can only think that we need to keep pressing on. We need to keep making this an actual awesome museum that people want to come to. They want to celebrate being part of, and also Desert Owl Nature of Gaming. You are a fine, loyal employee who, well, you're ready for training. You also don't mind not being paid a lot. Lagunian creature pursuit. I still have to just process that every now and then when I think about the fact that apparently we might have Lagunian creatures that we need to worry about sometime soon. And you know what? I'm gonna need some really talented staff to help us out with a few things. So I think we're actually going to give you aerodynamics and have you join the track team. Or maybe strolling. I don't know if strolling surveillance is really what we need. Happy thoughts is great, but I feel like we'll give you aerodynamics so you can hoof it pretty quickly a couple times, because that might be helpful for some of the training or some of the other expeditions we have. Oh, and speaking of the expeditions we have and making our Eureka Science Center even more wonderful so that we can start continuing to afford my helicopter. I'm so sad it's busted. But what if we go ahead and not only finish creating this science machine that's apparently the flying machine that's apparently supposed to go ahead and make people really happy, but what if we work on finishing up the science and style little the quest that we have in case we might, oh, we actually made a profit that month. I'm so proud. Just in case we might go ahead and have some of some progress from what other new things we might learn about. And I want to go to the Troll Temple. I want to go to the Troll Temple so that we can go get that one-of-a-kind legendary artifact. And I want to put it in our new headquarters for field expeditions. Our field adventure expedition crew headquarters needs a proper decoration. And I think we do have a prehistory expert in Mal Cream Puff, we do have a experienced. We actually have forgery expert Redaroo, who hasn't been out in a long time and can keep us from getting flattened on boulders after paying attention to, things in the camera room. And we can avoid the poison darts if we bring someone like our Sandstone sculptor. If we bring someone who's really talented, and then we do have Mal Cream Puff, the only survival expert of the crew, who could come to the Troll Temple, which we have never explored outside of our special mission before. And I'm hoping they might be able to find something really, really fascinating if we could afford it. We cannot currently afford it. But if we go to the Troll Temple and bring back a legendary artifact and put it in our headquarters, my hope is that we'll be able to really make a big fuss about that and have a lot of money come in, be able to maybe even run a couple campaigns about it, have the experts over here do some tours to sort of show off a little tour guide of it. We might even expand over here to have like a cafeteria with maybe a little balcony overlooking the sludge. I think that would be really fascinating, and I think we can actually make that happen. If we're gonna send our staff, we should probably go ahead and maybe send them. I guess they don't really need a survey piece, because the thing is, there's only one legendary item I think you can get there, and then staff experience. So let's get the whole crew together to go ahead and try to keep everybody alive and well. We do have Cactus Juicer tasting the rain glow, maybe. And then Forgery Expert Redaroo, you're on break, but I need your high level skills. And then we can avoid, let's see. And then so Greenhouse Florist Aurora, you're actually going to go out. You're going to not free fall into a pit trap, not get flattened by boulders, not have the poison darts. However, maybe adding some things that kind of look like that. Maybe the poison darts could be one of the botany plants. The free fall could be, maybe the Close Encounters exhibit, like the interactive exhibit. Flattened by a boulder might be maybe some of the like large rock decorations or exhibits, and the Lost in Temple could just be a bunch of doors. But we might kind of make that just, look like something that you would be a little concerned about running into, to kind of reflect that our staff was worried about that. And while they're doing that, let's actually do this. Let's actually go ahead and expand where the different rooms are, like where the different doors are over here. And then we might have this whole zone kind of be like a private staff zone that we could let them cool off in. And we might have this zone over here be the cafeteria. I might move that door actually, so that the cafeteria can kind of be up in the corner. And this might be a spot where we will display some of our prized expedition legendary artifacts, and hopefully have some people come and even do tour guides, and we can put some other miscellaneous artifacts in. I really like that idea. We might even put like, I don't know if we need a ticket tent, but we might even consider putting a ticket tent down here. All right, and if we're gonna do that, do we have a staff member who's an assistant that's not really doing a lot right now that we could have? We have Chef, the defective one. Who's actually not really working on any chefly things at the moment. You have customer service and marketing. A backup marketing thing is probably fine. Also, if we're running out of money, good news, we have fish that can help us out. So let's release a couple of those fish. Do we have any new sea monsters? Nope. Okay, we might need to work on getting our sea monster population and our water dragon populations up as well, and other statements that you never think you're really going to say. But I'm optimistic about this Troll Temple thing maybe playing out so that we can try to get my helicopter back. I I can believe that our helicopter's gone, but oh, does it ever hurt my soul? Because I really kind of needed that thing. And we might work on, there's Science Foodie E. Feeling kind of put out being over at the ticket booth, but we do need somebody at the ticket booth. But Science Foodie, is ticket booth best for cafeteria or is customer service? You know what, Chef the Defective One, it makes sense that you would actually be also a little bit good at marketing if you're going to be at the HQ. So we're gonna send you down there and we're gonna expand the zone. Thank you for pointing that out. We do need to, Serious Scientist Raya. No, I think you were in Electrolyte Spa. You're gonna be unassigned for just a minute. And then let's come over to our field headquarters. We're going to expand the zone that it incorporates. The water dragons just had a baby. Thank you. I probably will need that. And then let's see if we can sneak a cafeteria. I don't know if we need such a huge cafeteria down here. We might want to leave room for like a bathroom that guest can use. Oh, my money. Oh, my poor money. Come back to me, please. Also, this Troll Temple expedition takes a long time. I forgot about that too. And now we can't build my cafeteria. Is that what I get for just thinking about making it a little smaller? All right, how's our water dragons doing? All right, thank you guys very, very much for going ahead and having more babies. And I know this seems like a bit of a segue from everything else, but it's because we need to get our finances up. And I'm a little nervous to take out a loan when it's clear that we're still struggling in a lot of other ways. And now I can't even send out another expedition. The pain, the misery, the sadness. Maybe we can put a little aquarium up along the side that can have at least 1 or 2 interesting critters in it. Wow, cafeterias, they're kind of, they take a while. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get the cafeteria in. And maybe I won't worry too terribly much about, there we go. And then let's get a serving room. Maybe you just walk in, you go ahead, you grab your meal, and then have a nice seat, I hope. Sit down, enjoy, try not to drink anything that looks a little too suspicious. What color for maybe this darker green just for now? We'll figure it out because I really want different tables for the cafeterias, but you can only do so much and at the moment. All right. Oh my gosh, the Troll Temple people are coming back. It's time! It's time, friends! Oh my word. Okay, I'm actually much more excited about this than I thought I would be. We'll move this seating set over too. And then let me grab the return station for the trays. Oh no. And literally that was the last bit of my money. But our team has returned! So they did end up getting lost in the temple, which did expand the time that they had to be gone for quite a while. But, dun 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 dun! Unique! There's nothing like it. There's no maintenance value we need to worry about. And it's barely seen. It's got a lot of innate natural buzz. We've got a shiny sticker for having gone ahead and gotten a pristine version of this. I am optimistic it wants to be next to a lava statue decoration. Our Pika Lily plant is dying. Oh dear. Well, we'll check on that in just a second. And I'm very optimistic indeed, that we will be able to go ahead and have a wondrous tour of this fantastic icon. Hopefully even put out some like toys, decorations, etc., etc. We're gonna bolt it down so it can't be stolen. That is the best use of that little perk that we have not yet used. Where's my dying Pika Lily plant? If you don't mind telling me. Is it over here? Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna go ahead. I'm so glad that someone wanted to buy that before it, you know, ended up just completely dying. And then we need to get this the popularity it deserves. so that we can bring people in. They can start getting super excited about this. That means making sure that we have lots of donation bins scattered about, at least a couple, so that people can ooh and ah over this new arrival. We're gonna need to make sure that there are probably several other interesting exhibits around here. But for now, we'll start with some of this. We'll start with the temple bench, because we can make this a celebration of super unique, super rare items that you just won't see anywhere else, friends, which is why you should come on down and drop like your entire wallet, please, into our temple area. And maybe I'll put down a couple more, there we are, a couple more pieces of places for people to sit, so people can learn a little bit about it. They can come on down. Do we have any money for being good? Okay, we don't have any money for being like good little workers at the moment. Also, where's my staff member who's supposed to work in here? Hello, staff member, the defective one. Ah, there you are. No, my whole cafeteria. Defective one, no. All right, where are you? I was trying to find you, not like the entire building. There you are. All right, let's pick you on up. We're gonna drop you over here. We're gonna come on down. We're gonna see if we can get some popularity and some excitement to be found for this. I should definitely rework this tour location as well, because holy moly, we definitely could do something better. Maybe space-wise? Can we do a decent tour for that? Decent? No? Maybe so? What about over here? No? Epic? All right, we're just gonna have to leave. Take off. Okay, that's great. Maybe this one? Total buzz, 190. All right, we're gonna leave this tour as being really chaotic. Yay, Nigiri Fish, thank you so much. Thank you. And let's get a tour guide station down over here, and also a prehistoric spot. There we go. We'll get a tour guide right here. We will confirm the tour is this thing, and let's see if we can get the buzz bonus up on this troll really quickly. It doesn't have as much buzz as I was hoping, but still optimistic about the potential of it exciting people, making them feel like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I really want to learn more. I really want to donate more. And then we've also got the temple columns that we can put everywhere to kind of make this a really unique. No, my stuff. No, not the you can't take this now, Boggyman. Guess what? It can't be stolen. And we're also working on actually making it so that it's going to have a lot of buzz, hopefully attract a ton of people. I even feel like putting down, oh, we need some security over here, don't we? Oh, I should probably have like a security room. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then I want to have another one of, let's see, let's bring one of the troll grab games on down, since we have two up there next to each other, and we're going to install it. I mean, it seems appropriate to install it next to like the troll exhibit, just for now. We'll consider changing like the location of a few of these things and whatnot in a little bit, but for now, there. All right, and we have a very creepy cafeteria. All right, let's keep burrowing our way in to really dedicating to this particular cause. So if we're going to, oh my gosh, like there's so much money coming in. I'm very happy about that. Temple columns definitely help out with the way this place looks. I think we might even do like a wall behind it in just a moment here. We'll sort of explore that idea. And then there's the temple column. We've also got, the explorer statue, of course, because this is kind of like a place dedicated to the brave explorers that come on out and make these adventures possible. So that would be really great, just to have a couple statues dedicated to like the brave staff members who make these adventures possible. And let's get some windows before I start like skittering up the walls. No, my money! All right, the good news is I'm pretty optimistic and positive about how this is playing out at the moment. And the other good news is I think we might have Nature of Gaming expert. Okay, there we go. Desert Owl, Nature of Gaming. We were training you in order to be fleet of foot. And now I think we are going to go ahead and have you be the security guard in the field HQ, because I'm realizing I don't think we have anybody there. I know we had you in the electrolyte spa though. You know what? Secret security guard Mau may have... What? What am I... Not again! My galactic bulb has been stolen again! Oh my gosh, and my space exhibits are so grubby. Okay. All right, apparently the Boggymen are actually out and they're actually causing issues, and we got to do something about that too. Oh my word. All right. And now we finally have enough room to possibly do more expeditions, but I don't think you can get another temple troll. So the only thing would be for like a big expedition team to go and be able to have like a big team building exercise, running the gauntlet of trying to survive at the Temple of the Trolls once more. And other than that, there's ancient inventions, preserved history, dinosaur bones, man-eating plants, prehistory mysteries. There's a lot that we can still find that's just like right here. Rib Road, we haven't even gone ahead and we haven't even gone further into like the Withering Lair. Haven't even gone there yet. And Spoony Dunes, there's like Spoony Dunes has given us some amazing things. I'm trying to think what might really shock a whole bunch. The Hadrosaurus skeleton we've not found, and there's a fossil that's different than dinosaur bones. That makes me very curious, because the fossils also count as those big fossils, preserved history. We still haven't even gone to the Treacle Ponds yet. Oh my word. All right, look, that would be, okay, apparently it's heat wave season, so our staff are excused from having to haul themselves to those ponds, but we will go ahead and have our Touch of Midas cave biologist Tickle Tipson go back on down and hopefully find some more of the pieces that we need to finish up our science display soon, and be able to see what other missions we can take on for tending to our facilities. And while we have a little bit of money, then we're going to move as quickly as we possibly can to... Where on earth are my walls? There we go. I mean, my windows. All right, and we're going to get some windows in here because we can cover them, I think, with the vines. And I need light. It does look really cool with some of the like dark corners. So we'll experiment, but I need at least a little bit of light so it's not quite so dire. Also over here for the cafeteria, which was really supposed to, in my mind, have like a whole wall of windows on all sides. So we'll have to work on that. I think having a cafeteria that is functional, definitely helpful. Because maybe we'll make enough money that we can stop running out of money just as we manage to start putting some windows in. I do want to hopefully, yay, maybe we'll be able to change the flooring soon. I want to try to get at least a couple more pretty cool things that people can interact with and look at in here that kind of relate to the Temple of the Troll and or relate to some of the other super rare things that our team members can find. I just remembered we do have the gold mines that we can explore too. There's a lot going down. Hey, and there's the Jab Maestro, and now at epic quality. So, making our way to progressing there. In fact, it just hates litter, needs some more pieces. I mean, maybe I could have some bright sciencey ideas? And how's that work out, huh? For our science buzz. Oh, that's actually really cute. I really like those wall lights. I didn't expect that. Oh my gosh. Where's my flying machine? Get over here and enjoy the buzz of being next to these sciencey decorations, please. And this guy also just hates litter, so I guess they just want to be in a very clean and tidy area. There's rotating cogs. Oh my gosh, I can put the cogs over the windows. Yes! That's so cool! I really am very happy about that. And I like that you can get them so close to each other. And what about this light? Nope, the light bulb has to be on the wall, which makes sense, but you know, it was just a fun idea. I wonder how many more sciencey buzz bits do we need? What other science contraptions do we have? We have this Robo Mod Stop. I think its buzz is at maximum. We've got the Judgment Clouder, and it's enhancing the environment at the moment. Is its decoration buzz already? Yes, its decoration buzz is already maxed out. We don't have... You're not gonna increase the buzz for the Sonic, like, vending machine, are you? If I put a pipe over here? Oh my gosh, kind of, but not really. We definitely need to just finish up tending to... Oh, it's a ransom note! I'm gonna accept the ransom for it because, gosh darn it, it's one of the few really good pieces we have if it was being tended to. And it appears I have, unfortunately, Eureka Lord Thunder, have I assigned you to a different area? Because it appears that I'm in desperate need of people like tidying things up. And I think I might need you to be assigned to perhaps... Actually, you're a scientist. Why did I think that was going to help me? Space Cheese Fan, your local gamer girl. I need you over at the Space Garden, I think. So if you don't mind, that'd be really helpful for like tidying and restoring things. And I'll give you as much of a raise as I can. All right, friends, still massively chaotic, still have a broken helicopter, but we have one of our cave biologists currently has the touch of Midas and is kind of full of themselves, but to be honest, we do have a golden troll now. I hope that's going to raise a lot of attention and a lot of interest from the people who are going to come and visit our facilities. And let's see about maybe changing, yeah, we'll change that back wall. And maybe we can even change that wall. No, we'll keep it like this. And then, maybe we'll do a couple like that. Maybe change this wall, sit this. And then we can change the floor to kind of look like a cool temple sort of look. All right. Wild temple? Wildish temple? You know what? That's pretty regular looking and like tiny for what's supposed to be a really wild temple, in my humble opinion. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just obsessed with greenery and have a lot of experience with said obsession with greenery. There, that's about as much in disarray as we can make it. But we're onto something here. We're onto something. Oh, and by the way, thank you for asking. Not Clover. Apple no longer has hiccups. I'm pretty happy about that. I don't know why she got hiccups. She does tend to like not properly chew all of her lettuce sometimes, I feel. Maybe she was just having a hiccupy moment. She's currently knocking pea flakes out of her little enrichment toy. It's adorable. And we're one step closer to getting enough potential buzz. You know what? Maybe if we build something, of course, our robot stuff, our DNA machines, science, possibly exploding science is possibly the answer. And maybe it is time that we go ahead and we move Tinker's scrap heap down so that I can keep a better eye on it. And we might even move our helicopter over while we're at it. We'll explore some of those options next time. So, sending our Midas touched staff member back out. laughing to myself over how one little project of like, yeah, we're just gonna have, you know, just a nice expansion for our staff so they don't have to run all the way down all of the time, to be able to go ahead and go on their expeditions. Laughing to myself about how I thought that was going to be a quick and easy, simple little project. It's adorable. And we're going to discover how it's going to turn out next time. So I'll see you guys then. Stay curious. I love this.